So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Charlie.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Check 56. No change. Watch twist. Get it.
On 2nd down, Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
On the ready.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Watch the run. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Cowboys, 1st down.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sherman. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He's checking.
On 2nd down now, Swift. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
He was brought down by John Johnson.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So opening. Drive 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
At the 21-yard line.
Got it. Here we go. 60 or. I'm here all day.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. Mike's 56. Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Fire.
A first down carry by Elliott. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 18, Gator. 56. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Shoot.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Cooper was the intended target. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Here we go, team. Here I come. Here I come. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Alert, 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 alert. Mike 50. Come on. You better bring it.
first down. Here's White. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
That's it. Big hit.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
What? Who's the team? Right here. Check. Crunch. Friday.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Touch 50.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
50's the mark. Check pass. Come on, that. Go. One flip.
Throwing again. Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Go. Minus 50. Stay with your man. 12. Get wide.
To throw again is Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Mike 56. Mike 50. General West. You must be.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Ready up.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Lux 56. Exit, exit. Check nickel, nickel.
X3. 218. Chopper. Hey. High 7.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Ready?
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
56, right there, 56. I got it.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
A loss of 16 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They can't stop me out here.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
950, 950. You don't see me in your... You don't see me in your nightmare.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cannon. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Check 315. Check 154. 154. I'm trying to collect.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
56 to Mike. 56 is
Now.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Ready? 50. Plant. 56. Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Get it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Complete to Dorsett. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Spot 6-6. Pull it high.
Minshew sets to throw. That one's complete to Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down and 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check it backer, check it backer.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, they'll run with White. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Wilson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Right there, 54, right there.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Seattle. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Elliott on first down going absolutely nowhere as he'll lose about 3 on the play. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Minshew. He's going to loft one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
14, front it.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
Check. Watch. Run left. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to get to the 31. Enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 31 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 56 the ball. Go. Check 56. Let's go.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. Cooper's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
60 outlaw. Check.
Second and 5 now. Minshew. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Minshew. It's caught. Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 47 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Now Forbath for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seahawks.
Wilson now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Now Wilson operating from the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seahawks.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Come on now, let's go.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey, 0-0-0. 54, Mike. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Play action. Now Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Here's Wilson to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
First down, Seattle.
One pass. I'll go special. Good. Mike 50, Mike.
On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Go, guys. 4 down. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
Mike's 50. Hey, I can't reach.
Good job right there.
Check your hot read.
Hey, alert.
Mike's 50.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Good time.
Wilson will throw again. Forced out to his left. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Wilson on the keeper. Touchdown, Seattle.
Gano for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Cowboys 30, Seahawks 17. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Intended that time for Cooper.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Go. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, alert.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, it's caught. This is White. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seahawks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Further. 25. Check Mike 54.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 28-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Wilson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, 0. Hey, 0. 54. Let's go. Check.
On third down, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 54 yards away. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Good work, boy. Let's go.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. 70, Indy.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some.
Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.